Hello, sweet friends, and welcome to Southern Ways with Felicia. And I am Felicia, and I'm so glad to have you with me in my kitchen. In this episode, I am going to be sharing with you a project that I've been working on for quite a while. I'm ashamed to say just how long I've been working on this project, but I am glad that it is completed. And that project is, I decided to organize all the recipes that I've been collecting over the years. Not even over the years, not even over a decade, not even a decade, let's say 2 decades. I had 2 decades worth of recipes, and they were in drawers, they were in binders, they were stuck in my other recipe books, and I thought it was time for me to corral all those recipes, get them organized so that I can find them when I want to cook something different for my family. So what you're going to see is me collecting all of the recipes, getting them together so that I can go through them. And I actually went through them one by one to see what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to get rid of. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy this part 1. You know, they always say procrastination is half the battle. I love cookbooks. I love collecting recipes that I see on the Food Network channel and on social media. And I have gotten carried away with collecting my recipes. And I got this workout book here that I have collected over the last 24, 25 years. But that's not it. Whew, that's heavy. I have another one. I have this blue one. Uh-oh, something just fell out of it. I have this blue one, but I'm not done. I'm looking over on one of my cookbook shelves and I see another binder. And I am going to show you briefly all of my cookbooks so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, friends, do not laugh at me. Okay, this is some of my cookbooks. This is another cookbook that I kind of just jotted down recipes that I've seen on television and just collected over the years, all of my cookbooks. And as you can tell, there is definitely a theme. I do love the Southern Living cookbooks that come out at Christmas. So we have recipe books here. We also have recipes there. So I have 3 shelves of cookbooks that really need to be organized. This is the other binder that I was telling you about that I had, that I really need to do something with. And I have got to get my recipes organized. This drawer right here. This is the drawer that houses most of the recipes that I use throughout the year, if not during the holidays, just favorites of my children and new recipes that I've collected and do not have anywhere to put them yet. So yeah, I really need to organize all of this stuff. So there you have it. I have a lot of cookbooks. I have a lot of recipes, and it's time for me to get a handle on this. So I think the best thing for me to do is to start out with my big binder here and go through to see what all I have in here. This process is probably not going to happen in one day because I have a lot to sort, but you have to start somewhere. So it might as well start with my largest binder that I have. And I'd have to say probably one of the most organized. What I have found is that it's fun looking at these type of videos. I love looking at these type of videos to find what other people are doing, but you have to figure out what works for you. So one of the things that I have done is I I categorized my little binder here with all my recipes based on what appeals to me, or the best way that I'll remember where I put my recipes. And like I said, everyone has to kind of, you know, figure that out for themselves. You can't just do, there's no one way that fits everyone's needs. So for mine, I have several sections. I have one for like my dips and appetizers, because we are always making dips and appetizers during the holidays. And then I have, made a mistake here by opening this, and now I cannot get it closed. What were you thinking, Felicia? There we go. So I have some of my categories again are, you know, appetizers. Then I have casseroles and paella dishes. I have those together, like my casseroles. I have desserts, I have drinks, and I have meat, different types of meat. But I think I am going to break my meat section up into chicken and meat. So I'm going to put all the other meats under the meat, and just the chicken, let it have its own category, because I tend to cook a lot of chicken. So, and that is kind of the way my list looks. What I did is I took some of my recipes out of here and put them in this blue binder, because I found that I was making these a little more. But now I just think that I need to compile them all into one binder instead of having 3 different binders in a drawer full of recipes. So let me get started with the sorting. I need to move these to seafood, but now they're dipped, so what I do? I guess I keep them in the dip. Madness, madness. Let's see. Y'all, so far I've only gotten rid of one recipe. This is awful. I've got to do better. So here I have a recipe that appeared in the Southern Living magazine in 1995. And now I need to decide if I am going to keep this. Let's see. I really like the dips, but I have never made this dish, so I'm going to let it go. Let me continue. Well, what did you think of all those recipes? I have a lot of recipes, don't I? And I'm sure I'm not the only one. Do you have a drawer full of recipes like I do? If you do, comment in the comments below. Thank you so much to those that stayed to the end. And I hope you will stick around to see how this project turns out in my part 2 video. I would love for you to give this video a thumbs up if it resonated with you, and if you like what you saw. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe and to become a part of my sweet friends circle. So until next time, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.